switch to transition from one side, you've got to kind of plan ahead. Okay? Because then, if I'm doing normal Hubud and I'm here, it's going to be hard to go to the inside, isn't it? Have you noticed that? Yeah. So when I punch, he goes 1, 2, 3, he checks my hand down, now my hand comes almost like I was doing a switch. Like I'm doing that inside switch. Instead, now I go 1.5, 2, 3. And you can always just kind of, yeah, there you go, 1, 2, 3. And if you want, just work that for a little bit. Just kind of work 1, 2, yeah, that's okay. Go slow till you get it. Nice. Kind of make it zang. 2. Start that slow. Okay. And then build from there. We don't have to go fast. We want you to go 1.5. It doesn't really matter. Does it make sense? So you go 1.5. I like to hit it from the inside to the out. 2, there's my second beat. And a half. There's my third beat. Or my second and a half beat. Then check it down and punch. So he can go 1.5, and then 2, and then turn that elbow in, and a half, and then check down and punch. And you can actually do 3.5. At that point, it kind of becomes redundant. But half beat hits are good to change the tempo, and if you're working with people of mixed skill levels. So you guys are blazing through Hubud, you're kind of a little bored, but you got somebody who's not quite up to your level, and you just add half beat hits. So you're adding an extra strike, but without disrupting the drill is the point of it. Okay? And the half beat hits will start to really build your hands fast. So help each other out when you're doing this, and we're going 1, 2, 3. If we're going too fast, like if I'm going really fast, I can't work the half beats in, and I need to slow down to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good, there's 1.5. Now when we do this, typically I'll do it with knuckles when I go inside and elbow on the outside. And any of these strikes work. It doesn't, you know, like, you don't have to go there. You can go 1.5 there, and you don't have to elbow up here. You can elbow there if you want. I don't really care. Any of these strikes are valid. You just want to work on hitting 2 ways. But since we have something in our hand, try and utilize the thing in your hand. I like the Comtech. You can use a flashlight. It doesn't really matter. Or I like the Stinger just for the sake of something a little different. And when you hit with this, bear in mind that I don't have to hit like that. I don't have to camp my wrist to hit. I've got a projection. So that same way I would normally use my knuckles to hit, which I think we've all been hit there in that way, it kind of sucks. With this here, I can do the same thing with my masculine pink Stinger, and I can just bap it in. And that would shock the flexor tendons. That would probably knock things out of his hand. You know, but that's good. This is good. They all work pretty effectively since you have like a stubby little, hey, not yours, sort of thing. Okay? So one more time on the half beats. 1.5 or 1.5. Don't punch that because that would suck me and make him feel pretty good about himself. 1.5. 2.5. Right? And then check it down and punch.
I assume one guy is doing regular beats while the other guy's doing half.
Yeah, pretty much, but you usually will do a half beat on your defensive round. Does that make sense? So when he punches, he just kind of gets 1.5, 2.5, right? And he gets to go chew me up on those. And then when I'm punching him, he gets to beat me up and back and forth. Make sense? Yes. Give that a shot, please.